I still have the Yamaha Mbiii, the Motion B by Yamaha. I got a little bit of history of this instrument, which I am grateful to the owner for sharing with me. It was kind of cool to talk to him about this bass. Part of the service that I offer here is to contact owners of instruments to find out exactly what they want with regard to the setup. It plays very nicely at this moment, but I called him last night and let him know that I can get away with a little bit more than that on this instrument. I think I can drop these strings down a little bit closer to the fretboard and make it easier for him to play. So that's what he wanted. So I'm going to drop these down about one more 64th, and you know, I can measure the string action here. I'm going to measure at the 17th fret, and currently the string action is pretty low. It's at 5/64. It's right at 5/64, and on the treble strings it's at 4/64. Zero fret buzz. Proof's in the pudding. So, what we do, I'll back this camera up a little bit. I've had a lot of people ask me to show a little bit more of the work that I do. So, on this instrument, we have these saddles, and I know that the dimension here at the 17th fret is, again, I'm going to look at it with my glasses off, laying on its back. We're about 6/64. So, I am going to adjust this saddle down ever so. Boy, these, there we go. There we go. There are grooves in these slots for the saddles that the set screws are supposed to sit in to keep them from tipping sideways. The screws do fall into those slots, but boy, there's a little bit of gap of space between those. Let me check this again. With the bass laying on its back and at the 17th fret. All right, so I'm still up at about 5/64. And part of the idea is to keep these saddles perfectly level with the top of the instrument, meaning they're not tilted sideways or this direction. They're perfectly flat right to there, and we'll see what that's done. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right. Again, we're up at about 6/64 on the A string. I'm going to go one full turn, and I'll do this to the other saddle. One full turn. That means I turn both screws the same amount. Keeps everything consistent. Oh yeah, now we're talking. That little move was nice. All right. I may end up having to do a neck shim to do this string action, and I likely will. Boy, that is right where I want it. Okay, so you know, you wanted to kind of see a little bit of the work that I do and how I go about setting this up. We use proper tools to measure stuff within 64ths of an inch. It's a very small dimension. The fretboard at this point, yeah, if you hit it hard enough, you're going to get some fret buzz. I don't think he... plays that hard. He was saying that he likes to play easy, you know. Having made those adjustments, I'm going to recheck the neck relief, and I'm going to recheck the intonation of the instrument. I have a gap here again at the first fret on this bass. I've polished the frets, made them nice and shiny. You can take a look at those things. Got some light so that you can see the work. And again, this bass is black and you get fingerprints on it if you touch it. Unfortunately, you know, black instruments are prone to that. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday afternoon. And I'll probably, once I get the intonation and things, everything set up on this instrument, I will put another video up playing this thing plugged in. Yahoo put a bunch of distortion on it, right? I wish I could play bass better. Peace.